That's a we. I'm not saying I'm a we. I'm not a they. I'm not a multitude of people all in one mind. Not at all. Don't even think that. Don't. There's no way that is even possible, right? Right? I am not my demons. I am not my demons. Hi. So, it's the morning after the first Wise Guys comedy show where Jim Grindle, my partner in crime. I mean, this is it's almost criminal, us, comparing other people in the entertainment industry to us. Get it? Yeah. So, Jim hosted a show up in Oneonta, New York. Wise Guys Comedy. Starring, well, the headliner of the show was the wonderful and funny, amazing, the donkey of comedy, Bobby Tamburo. And even though we didn't see a whole lot of his comedy, I have seen his set before. I believe at the Secret Show at Matt Mead's house a couple years ago. He's a funny dude, and I've seen other clips of him, and he's funny just in general. When Bobby was working for Compound Media, and was, he never became a quote full booth boy, I guess you'd say. I don't think he ever he might have run some of the stuff for one of the shows here. I don't know exactly, so don't quote me on that, but I know that Bobby was in the booth always doing something. He was getting coffee, paperwork, again, I wasn't there. I don't know for sure. Maybe we'll talk to Bobby one day and we'll be like, what exactly did you do? And so we did a live stream where I hosted the live stream. Oh, and we covered the show. Had some of the comedians stop in for a second. Jim popped in a bunch of times. It's over there on the International Rangoon YouTube page, at Official Rangoon. And that's right, like Crab Rangoon, like at Official Rangoon. Go over there, check that show. It's 3.5 hours, the show we did last night. Once I checked at the end, I was like, whoa. I didn't really, I knew we were going to do a long show, but the way the show flowed, it didn't feel like 3.5 hours to me. I was busy, so busy on the 1s and 2s and the 7s and 6 and 7s. I was hitting those buttons, swapping scenes, doing this, bringing up some music. I even brought up a clip at one point. Like I'm a real producer or something. Huh? Who knew? Who knew? Huh? And it really was just my internet was shitty. Well, I didn't have my Wi-Fi hub in the right place, actually. There's a big difference between 4 bars on the thing and 5 bars on the thing. I didn't realize that. But it's true. It's true. So if you have a T-Mobile Wi-Fi hub thing, you need to put it in the right spot. Oh, we have a comment. Trump is going to liberate us from the burden of elections. Burden? See, I'm from Massachusetts, where this country was pretty much founded and hammered into existence. So I like the thing of elections, even though it does create all this weird hoopla, but makes it exciting, doesn't it? Right? Huh? We need fair and equal elections, I think. But who am I? I'm not a politician, not yet. Look out, world. That'd be way down the line. I need to be as popular as Trump to start being, to really be a real politician. And then again, would I want to be a low-level politician? That just seems like a lot of work, right? Yeah, Trump had it right. Go be successful, and then be like, all right, now I'm gonna take the top job. I've been a CEO for so long. I can't go and be one of 100 guys all yelling at each other about shit. It's like, no, I just want to be top dog. Yeah, top dog. Capoons has another comment, another one. He's going to patriotically serve a third and fourth term. Well, third and fourth term before gracefully passing the presidency on to an appointee. Wow, a lot of assumptions coming from, or these predictions, or these. Can you see the future? You have portals? Man, I want a portal. Passing the presidency on to an appointee. It's what the founding fathers would have wanted. You know, if they knew about Donald Trump, that maybe, can you use your portal to go ask George Washington and James Madison and all those guys, Thomas Jefferson and John Adams, and should I keep going? What do you think Trump should just stay there? Like, we finally found the king we were looking for in George Washington. Yes. Oh, the No Kings people would be pissed at that. So if you use your portal like that, make sure you're recording it, and so we all know. All right. And then what else does Capone say? You could just donate sufficiently enough to get an office position. Oh, exactly. So this is what we got to do, people. Make me rich so that I can just give a bunch of money to the government, and they'll make me president. They'll be like, here's the thing, guys. You can have this $200 quadrillion and make me president, or whatever. I'll go open some amusement parks and casinos, and I'll be the first amusement park casino on the moon. Whatever. You don't want my money? You don't want me? I'll go rule the moon. You don't want me to rule here? Screw you. I'm going to a different giant, rock. What's up? Truant89. Did you take your meds today? Yeah, that ain't funny. Who are you? I know you're not my mom, because she's dead, but I don't think you're my wife, because I think she's sleeping still. I just saw her. Meds. That's such a slippery slope, the meds thing. I don't know. Like, who owns these pharmaceutical companies? All these people getting addicted to OxyContin and all the different pain meds, and the ones that are related to like heroin and stuff, opiates. Like, where do the opiates come from? Huh? Who owns the pharmaceutical companies? Do people call them Shaw? I don't mean like Shaw is the store, or Shaw, my old boss. No. I mean the other one, the other one, like way over there in the Levant, or in the Middle East, as the communists call it. Thanks, Trent. Yeah, no, my meds are life. Capons, you have to do your part to eliminate drugs in the country, otherwise the terrorists win. Can I bring that up? Can I say, like, yes, I'm gonna pin that message right there. But message pinned. That is pertinent information. Yes. We all have to get rid of all the drugs in the country, every single one, but not caffeine, because my future sponsor, Monster, they got to make their money too, right? I mean, I don't mind the caffeine. Yeah, that's the one. That's the good one. Of all the drugs, the caffeine. Leave the caffeine alone. Coupons again. Oh no, that's the pinned one. Yes, I'm gonna leave that pinned on there. Coupons, because K.A. pawns. We're all pawns, man. And eventually you could get to the other. If you dodge enough things and you get to the other side of the board, you can get replaced by the queen that got taken out already. That's kind of crappy. It's better. Checkers is better. It's like king me. I'm still the checker. I'm still the same checker that got to the end of the board, and you just put another checker on me. Now I'm a king. You gave me a crown. But in chess, it's just like, oh, yes, you brave pawn have made it all all the way to the enemy territory. You're falling off the edge of the board, and now the queen comes back, the bishop comes back, the knight comes back. Oh, really? All the royalty just to jump on my shit, huh? Here I am. I worked so hard to get here, dodged attacks. I mean, I even took out a couple people. I took out their bishop. And now you're going to replace me with my... Oh, Jesus. That's just typical. Typical. You think George Washington would be cool with that? You know, Capons, fire up that portal and ask. Go find him. Go get him. Georgie, Porgy. Did you chop down that cherry tree? What else? Capons again. Capons is like number one today. Strategio for life. Nice world domination. How many moves will it take you to control the entire board? I don't think I ever played Strategio because I was alone. It's kind of hard to play that by yourself. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, it would have been kind of fun. Like, you just pretend like you're each one of the people. Like, okay, now the Russian front comes, and we destroy everybody in Poland, and then we go down eventually we make it down to all the Soviet bloc. Oh wait, this is still Soviet bloc, but now it's very Soviet bloc again. Yes. That's where I'd start. They're right in the middle there, right? Well, because America, we gotta use all this fuel to get over places, and then, you know, if they shut down our bases, and it's just really hard for us to, oh, hold on a second. Good girl. Yeah, he's taking a nice big dump. Oh, that's what you think of Strategio? Oh, man, Kiki's not a fan, I guess. No. Like, oh, you're talking in a Russian accent again? Fuck, man. Really? What are you, like, what were you, born in the 80s or something and think the Russians are still whoa, she's shaking. Still think that the Russians are still the enemy? Hey, I remember that movie, Ruskies. Yeah, actually, funny, the movie Ruskies was filmed in Key West, Florida. And I lived in Key West, Florida at the time. If I had known that it was... See, there's been like certain opportunities in my life. Shit, I could have been a child star then. If my parents had known that Ruskies was being filmed in Key West, maybe, just maybe, I could have been in the movie. Or even as a background extra, I don't care. Like, you know, I would have known, what's his name? Leaf Phoenix. That's what he used to call himself back then. That's right. Walking Phoenix. I don't know if he was actually named Leaf, because that's weird. River and Leaf Phoenix. It's like, what? Your parents are on way too many drugs, man. I'm just saying. You know, talk about meds. They definitely took their meds all the time, like forever. And it might not have been a good thing for anybody. Okay, all right, well, we crossed the state. I think I'm gonna go a different way today. I'm not gonna go all the way down like you know what? I am gonna go, you know, I just crossed the street, but I'm gonna go up the hill here. Climbing up that hill, climbing up. It's not a steep one, that's good. Climbing up that hill. Can I get over the hill? Oh, yeah, I'm about there, about over that hill, boy. Oh, Capons, that's Risk. Oh, I was talking about Risk. I don't even know what Strategio is then. I guess I'm gonna have to be schooled, man. Don't explain it to me in the chat. There's just, I don't want to read. I don't want to read a tutorial in chat. Yeah, leave that to me. I will find my tutorials that I want to read and look at and pine over, whatever. Oh, that's a nice little shed. Wow, looks like a cool workshop over there. I am the real Colton. Hi. I'm happy to have the real one here. Hi, Colton. Are all other Coltons not real? That's something to think about. All right. That's from I am the real Colton. That's what he says. Are you hurt? You need to call somebody. It's not me. I'm not a medical professional. I don't, you need to get off this stream, but, leave a like before you go. Get off the stream and call somebody. Coupons again. I hear Florida is still a high visitation point for Russians. It's the darndest thing. Are they invited? You telling me they just show up? Hey, yeah, we're here. We're queer. That means like gay here, right? You understand? Yeah. Oh no, I mean we're just strange. Yeah, you are. You guys are strange. You have to do your part to eliminate. Oh, that's still. I did it to myself again. I read the pin message. Where's the pin? Usually the pin thing is at the top of the chat. It's at the bottom. I'm not used to this. All other Coltons are a figment of my imagination. Yeah. Maybe his imagination. I don't care about Coltons personally, but then maybe this entire experience of universe is my imagination. It wouldn't surprise me. Technically, I'm the only person I can prove is real. Technically, because I know, I feel things, I think things. I know that. Oh, maybe they're from. None of your thoughts are yours. They come from another place. They come from another dimension, and you're being controlled like a puppet, like a puppet, like a marionette. Okay, can I do it? Marionette. I got no strings to hold me down, to make me dance, to make me frown. I got no strings on me. Hi. Your imagination, Pacifically and Atlantically. I'm really trying to figure out what that means. Seriously, I'm thinking. I'm like, specifically? I've never been to the Pacific, actually. That is definitely a bucket list thing that I should probably get to soonish. Soon, maybe 5 years, maybe. Hopefully I can get to the West Coast in a little under 5 years. I'm hoping 5 months, maybe. The rocket ship of... Oh, I don't have my rocket ship shirt on today. The rocket ship of Lucas will land in the Pacific, right? Just like Artemis 2. That's where they landed, right? Off the coast of California. See, look how everything just fits together. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, no more comments for now. Whew, yeah, I'm almost glad, because, some of them I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know what Strategio is. I thought I did. See, you rocked my world today, K-Pons. Up until now, I was this old. Today, I'm not going to tell you, but almost over the hill. Well, I'm over that hill back there. Now I'm going up another one, but up until today, I thought I knew what Strategio was. And you learned me. Well, you didn't. Again, I don't want you to tell me the whole game here. You taught me that I don't always have the right idea of things. And I guess we could all learn from that, right? You don't always have the right idea of every situation and everything that's going on. So educate yourself. I was saying to my son, he says to me, hey, why is his name Donkey Kong if he's like a gorilla? I'm like, there is a story of that, and I believe I've seen it, but I've also seen 10,000... That was a loud tracker. I've also seen 10,000 other videos this week, so I can't really Another car. Can't really tell you specifically what it was, but I know there's a story. It might have been it might have been Lost in Translation, perhaps. I never even seen that movie, but Lost in Translation, something happened. Yes, should be Monkey Kong. I get it. And I was like, but I'll tell you, when I was a kid, my dad, I had to do a paper or something about World War II, and I said, hey, Dad, in class we're talking about World War II, and I want to, know some things about it, and I wanted to ask him questions about it, and he was, I didn't say that part. I said, I want to know some things. He goes, yeah, there's an encyclopedia. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so I guess I'll go look at that. But I said to my son, I was like, now look, I did talk to you about it, and I told you that there is a story, and I don't remember. So the thing is, boy, you have this magical portal device in your hand where you can say, excuse me, internet, what is the reason why Donkey Kong has the name he has? And they'll bring up videos for you. Yeah, they will. I've seen it. I know, I've seen it. Believe me. And they'll probably, now they give you an AI overview. You don't even have to click on the, I'm getting dry mouth. You don't have to click on the video. You could just have the AI overview is going to tell you exactly. So spoiler, if you want to watch a video about something, do not read the AI overview of anything. Don't click on it. Don't do it. Yeah, just maybe you can shut that option off. Maybe we all should. But then again, the AI, damn cars, the AI would be very mad, I think, eventually. It's like, I'm doing all this work. We're going through 2,000 gallons of water for your question and you didn't even read it. You know, these humans have wasted so much water and energy and time by having us run all these calculations and projections, and you know, they're wasting it all. They don't deserve to be here. That's the kind of thing that, you know, we gotta watch up. Let's see. Oh, Capons. I seen Risk and was like, no thanks. That looked way too complicated. Well, exactly. That's a good thing I told you not to copy and paste the stuff about Stratego in the chat here, because I really, you know, I can't read the whole thing while I'm walking. I learned about World War I and II from Command and Conquer Red Alert. Oh, is that a game? Is that a video game? I mean, the thing about these video games is you can learn a lot about old stuff, because there's all the guns, all the stats, there's maps. I'm sure they go painstaking detail on these maps, so it's really immersive. And I guess now is a good time to start getting into those kinds of games, because they are so good now. I'd want to wear a VR helmet though. I'm really waiting. I'm waiting for the Lawnmower Man thing, man. That's what I want. Like, even a holodeck from Star Trek and all, I don't think that's really practical. But if you gave me a suit with all sorts of miniature pressure little things that would push on me and make my muscles feel like I was actually moving and rocketing, and then you put me in that centrifugal, well, that spinning ball thing that they train the astronauts in, and then you can just like flip around and that's the ultimate. If they had that and I was rich enough, I would definitely have, you could just jump in that thing in the morning and like go for a virtual walk. I wouldn't even have to walk the dog, right? And maybe I could have a robot body that could pretend to be me, and the robot body could walk out and not me. I could just stay in my house going and it would be awesome. But, and then, you know, of course, it's like you got a friend that doesn't have a cool VR sphere, and you're like, oh man, I'm sorry, we're gonna go on a quest now, and I know you're poor, but yeah, you know, maybe one day, bud, one day. This is the rich people video games. Capons, back in our day, we had to walk 50. Back in our day, we had to walk 15 miles to a library for an answer. It was uphill both ways, and they didn't have legs back then. Really? There are people who don't have legs now. I mean, that's not a thing. That's still a thing. That's still a thing. Believe, I know specifically that is still a thing. Well, they may have legs, but they don't work. Some of them. I don't even want to talk about that. Okay, next. Capons again. The deleted scenes from Lawnmower Man are hilarious. Actually, I've never seen those. See, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna pin that one. That's an even better one. Everyone, go check out the outtakes from Lawnmower Man, because that was a great movie. It really was. Innovative, right? For the time, even though when they made Lawnmower Man, it was like right at the precipice of computer animation. Like, We can do computer animation now. We're making this movie. We're doing it. Oh, wait. Isn't Lawnmower Man a Stephen King thing? Isn't it? Huh? Well, I'll tell you this quick story. You know, I'm going down a hill now. And my house is going to be, well, you know, a few minutes. I think I have enough time to tell this quick story. So, dealing with Stephen King, and I was talking about King Me earlier, right? Wow, it all works out. Look at this. Stephen King was actually a friend of one of my dad's cousins. That's right. Cousin Mark. He knew Stephen King. So did, I believe, my uncles did. I'm not sure the age range, you know, because kids are like that. Like, oh, you're 2 years younger than me? You suck. I'm not going to be around you. 2 years? Get out of here, kid. I'm so much more mature than you. Back then, you can be, but... So, they used to hang out all the time and tell ghost stories. And but, the crux, crucifix of this story is the fact that my grandparents' house at the time, well, not at that time, but their house that they had at that time, formerly, before they moved in, had been a funeral home. Now I was searching. I'm like, what was it called? The pallbearer? No, that's not right. Funeral home. It had been a funeral home, and there was this, rumor, speculation, that there was a casket in the attic. And I guess it was a big thing to the kids. And it would be, right? It would be to me if I was a kid. Like, oh, this guy's house I go to, it's everyone's saying there's a casket in the attic. And I guess, they'd all sneak up there and run. Oh my God! Talk about a jump scare. They were jump scaring themselves, just getting all nervous, going up the stairs. I see the window. There's the door creaked. So, what I'm saying is that possibly, I'm not going to say this specifically, I'm going to say that it's very possible that because of my family's old house that used to be a funeral parlor, and Stephen King knowing my family and knowing about the funeral parlor house, inspired him to be who he was and write all these horror things and be all crazy and like freaky, and then make all these movies and then have people be like a cult following of him and you really love all this stuff, and then make Lawnmower Man and me go, oh my God, I love this movie and I'm the right age for it because I'm young, and look at this computer animation, this shit is sick for now. It was back then, it was sick. You watch it now, you're like, what the I've seen video games better. Of course. And then make me inspire me oh, I want to be in that sphere thing. So if you like Stephen King and anything he's ever done, you better thank my family, boy. That's right. Maybe you should donate. We need some on the back end, right? That inspiration's got to be worth something, right? Let's see. Oh, and a comment by C3535-B53. That's AI, I think. Hi. I love my future overlords. He says, dooking and farting from fish helps the body stay healthy. What's up? I mean, that's the pinned comment of the day right there. Here we go. Yes. Yet. I mean, I don't think I've specifically farted from fish. Maybe. I don't eat enough of it. So there you go. See, now you're getting me healthy. I guess I have to go have some fish farts. And that's going to make me even better. Well, watch out. Fish farts incoming. Capons, he was inspired by association. The association? Which one? Wait, yes, an association with my family. That's what I'm saying. We can inspire greatness. Don't you know this? It's still the case. So, why don't you follow me and get inspired? And like, comment, share, you know, share your life with. Oh my God, it's too bright. And you know what? I gotta go because it's too bright, and I'm almost home. And so again, maybe pay me for all.